Next on Good Taste, time to let the good times roll.
Oh yeah.
You can taste the Big Easy in every bite at this mini Mardi Gras palace, but where it's located might surprise you.
I got family from New Orleans. If it's not spicy, we don't eat it.
Plus, sometimes a great side dish can outshine the main course.
Problem is you eat too much.
We'll dig into some of the best side dishes in the Lone Star State. And we'll discover the secret behind the sensational seafood at this Gulf Coast gem.
Carry on. I may be here a while.
Good Taste starts right now. Hi everyone, welcome to Good Taste. I'm Tanji Patton. We're at the Stockyards in Fort Worth. And as you can see, they don't call it Cowtown for nothing. But there's more to this beefed up legend than meets the eye. We found a cool spot where your taste buds can really take a ride. There's a saying in New Orleans, the restaurants have to be good because the home cooks are great.
Food's amazing.
Like so many of those great Louisiana cooks, the owner of Bourré's in Fort Worth learned to cook from his mom and grandmom at home.
How big of an influence was your grandmother on you when it came to being in the kitchen?
My grandma had 5 sons and 3 daughters, so every Sunday, so it was a matter of bulk. That's probably where I get all my bulk recipes and 5 gallons at a time type of thing.
You can taste that touch of home in every bite.
I love their jambalaya. It's good. It's a red jambalaya, which is very popular in New Orleans.
Bourré's kitchen is always jumping. Here they're cooking up what Scott calls Cajun classics kicked up a notch, like this luscious blackened redfish, garnished with garlicky Meunier sauce.
We got the crawfish etouffee, and it's very spicy. I got family from New Orleans. If it's not spicy, we don't eat it.
Bourré's seafood is full of flavor. All of the breading is done by hand. Oyster lovers, they've got something for you too.
Any place that has Gulf Coast oysters, I'm there.
The quality of the food is so good. It's rich and it's really good.
Scott continues to keep his mom's memory alive. You can see her dancing and smiling on the colorful mural that sets the tone for this vibrant space.
So my mom was, in 1958, the queen of the crew of Okeanos, which is a Mardi Gras crew in New Orleans.
The story behind Bourré's all began with a chance meeting at a restaurant in Parker County, just west of Fort Worth.
There was a restaurant there
At that restaurant,
at Possum Kingdom. The food was there. He had prepared it. He and I got talking, and we formed Bourré's.
Richard built the building, and Scott brought the recipes, like the one for this scrumptious cedar plank salmon.
Yeah, we take the fresh salmon and actually put honey and garlic butter on the bottom of it, and then the raw fish.
The salmon is grilled on the burner atop a thick cedar plank, hand cut for Bourré's. Then the salmon is finished in the oven to tender, mouth-watering perfection. This tender Savannah filet is cooked over a wood-burning grill. It's crowned with shrimp and crab meat stuffing, then drizzled with creamy homemade crawfish hollandaise, just for a little extra pizzazz.
Just about anything on the menu is good.
Don't forget the appetizers. They're delicious. Check out the fried alligator or the shrimp and crawfish fondue, served with plenty of garlic-toasted Gambino's bread, shipped in from the Big Easy.
The food, it's a taste of home. And Scott, he's awesome.
He's a character. He's a lot of fun.
He's a who that for sure.
All right, we're in the busy kitchen, the breading section of the kitchen, and this thing never stops. It's crazy.
It's the busiest station in the restaurant right there.
Okay, let's get to it.
Well, I got oil over here heating up.
Got a pot big enough to serve 50 over there.
Oh yeah. My friends always say I'm the best cook in the world. I just can't cook for under 20 people.
The jalapeno sauce starts with what else? The holy trinity of Cajun cooking: celery, onion, green pepper, and garlic.
And that will be the first step, and because we're gonna saute the vegetables to really saute the beep out of the vegetables really good, because really gotta get the flavor out of it really good.
I've never heard someone self-censor themselves with their own beef.
I'm used to that. I did have kids at one time, and you got to censor yourself, so.
From salty language to salt and seasonings, this brew is punched up with cayenne, bay leaves, and paprika. Fresh farm-raised catfish is dusted with flour and cornmeal seasoned with Cajun spices. Then it's dredged in buttermilk and eggs.
Put them in fryer and let them float, then drop it.
All right. Woohoo! That's good. Who cooked that fish?
You did a very good job.
Now for the jalapeno cream sauce.
Ooh, look at that there, girl.
Yeah.
Looking good.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, this looks so good. Oh, yeah.
I think we nailed it.
It was really good. Your batter on that fish is delightful.
Thank you. Good job.
It's an excellent place to go hang out. It really is.
Just try it because it is really good.
And let those good times roll.
Welcome to the Goya Kitchens now, and we are making a delicious quesadilla, a fun twist on quesadillas. The Goya executive chef is social distancing, really social distancing, way up in New Jersey. Hey, Fernando.
How are you, Tanji?
Fantastic. This dish sounds delightful.
It's amazing. I did it on the weekend, and it's nice and warm. And with this cold weather down here, it works perfect. So we're making a delicious smoked and chickpea quesadilla. Okay, so in a clean bowl, we're gonna add half of the chickpeas. We drain them, rinse them, and then we're gonna mash them. Okay, then we're gonna add the rest of the chickpeas. Then we're gonna add the Goya ketchup, the Goya chipotle, and that's the perfect ingredient, smoky flavor in this recipe. Then we're gonna add some brown sugar, vinegar, then Goya minced garlic.
Already comes minced for you, so it's so easy.
Then after that, we're gonna add some mustard, Worcestershire sauce. Then we're gonna mix everything together. Now we have the filling made. We're gonna get a flour tortilla. We're gonna put some of the filling, sprinkle with the cheese. Then basically, we're just gonna fold it. And in the hot pan, we're gonna add some Goya Virgin olive oil.
A staple in my house for so many things. Okay, Fernando, I'm gonna hold these close to the camera so you can see these. They look fantastic, and they smell even better. Whoa.
Pretty good, right?
Yes, incredible, and there's no meat. It's kind of like a Mexican barbecue sauce. You get that smoky but kick of heat. Oh yeah, this is a winner. As always, we've got the recipe online. Miss you, Fernando, thank you.
Take it easy.
Coming up, fantastic food is just the beginning at this legendary Gulf Coast getaway. But up next, who's serving up sensational sides in the Lone Star State?
I've had almost every side dish at this restaurant.
Have we got a side dish for you next? Cisco, at the heart of food and service. Welcome back. Lots of Texas eateries serve up memorable mains that leave us wanting more. But when we walk away from a meal drooling over the side dishes, we know we found a gem. Steak 48 in Houston dishes up dynamite steaks and sensational seafood. Look at that. But save room for the sides.
I've had almost every side dish at this restaurant.
Those sides, they are something. 20 different ones to pique your palate, like this sinfully sweet corn brulee. Check out the creamed spinach with smoked garlic and artichoke hearts. I would have a real hard time choosing which side. Seriously, I can make a meal out of your sides. Even the simple spud is elevated to another level here. This Hasselback potato is a thinly sliced Yukon jumbo potato.
Very buttery potato. They fry very nicely.
The magic comes from a fully loaded brush of freshly made truffle butter. Make sure you bring your appetite. You won't leave hungry. Next, we're making a quick stop in Dallas for some Instagram-worthy nachos. You just have to see to believe. Scruffy Duffy scores a touchdown with deliciously over-the-top bar bites. The MVP at this sports bar is undoubtedly the trash can nachos.
Also known as a Texas Avalanche.
Grilled chicken, queso, smoked Irish cheddar, Roma tomatoes, and a whole lot of heat. It all piles into a makeshift trash can.
This is what everybody keeps coming back for. Can't you do
Stress!
it? Can't you do it?
This is one Texas Avalanche you're gonna fall in love with.
I love it.
Our next stop is just north of Austin, a place that serves up something we've never seen before or since. Salt Traders in Round Rock dishes up fresh coastal cuisine like no other.
We want you to feel like you're on the coast.
Fresh fish from the ocean and fresh produce right off the farm. One of their most popular dishes is definitely one of a kind.
Chowda fries up.
The Chowda fries are loaded with hand-cut Idaho potato French fries and rich clam chowder, kind of a coastal poutine.
So we'll layer it like this.
I've never seen this done.
This is what we want to eat when we're starving.
One more ladle of chowder and another layer of fries.
We'll start showing it some respect. These are chowder fries.
That's right.
Poutine will be forgotten.
Chowda.
Chowder.
Chowda.
Chowder.
Chowda.
Chowder.
Chowda.
I think I got it.
And get the chowder fries for sure. Yeah, they're amazing.
For our last stop, we're headed back to Houston for a side dish we just couldn't pass up. From cheesy bone-in veal parmesan to mouth-watering ahi tuna ceviche, Jonathan's The Rub in H-Town has a little something for everyone.
Food's phenomenal, it really is.
Even Jonathan's sides are sensational, like the roasted golden red beets.
Don't pass these by.
Thank
Those are
you.
really good.
Award-winning mac and cheese with applewood smoked bacon. And don't miss the creamy gorgonzola-and-prosciutto mashed potatoes.
Worth killing the keto for.
Right,
Good.
exactly.
With more than a dozen exceptional sides on the menu, it's impossible to pick just one.
Problem is you eat too much. It's too much food.
Take a look at that. Everyone's favorite dish transformed. This is a beef fajita roll-up, and it is super easy to do because the fajitas are already cooked for you. So good. We're at John Souls Foods with Claire Souls, and she's going to show us how to make this fun dish, right?
Absolutely. It's such an easy, fun appetizer, and they're just little bite sizes, so it's perfect to bring to a party or to really anything. Or if you just want to make it as a snack at home, I've done that. It's really easy. So basically, you're going to take a tortilla or a flatbread, and we're going to just start by putting a little cheese combo on there, some onion, and then we're gonna put some peppers on, just a little kick of heat and some color. And then the most important part, we have our beef fajitas. And again, they're fully cooked. You don't have to warm them up beforehand, although we do think that you should thaw them.
These are so good. You take them right out of the bag. They're already seasoned, so you've got flavor instantly.
It's so versatile. You just put it with different ingredients, and that's all you have to do. All right, and now that we have all this together, we're gonna go ahead and pop it in the oven. Now I think everything's kind of melted and the meat has warmed through, so we're ready to roll it up. Just cut them into little kind of one portion bite-sized pieces. And then now that that's all plated with some sour cream, we're gonna add some salsa and some guac.
It's really good.
It really is the perfect like party appetizer.
It is. That beef is just so perfectly seasoned. This is fantastic. Cheers.
Cheers.
We've got the recipe online.
Still to come, a roundup of this season's best wines in my wine finds. But first, you won't believe how fresh the food is at this Galveston gem.
All of the steaks are to die for.
And wait till you see the seafood next.
We'd love to share good taste. Head to our website at goodtaste.tv, where you'll find delicious recipes from top chefs, my latest wine finds, and restaurant recommendations. Plus, you can see all of our episodes right here. Don't forget to sign up for our newsletter while you're there. Good Taste with Tanji is brought to you in part by H-E-B. You may think of Galveston as a place to go to, maybe for a beach getaway or to catch a cruise ship. But diners from all over the world come here for another reason. They come to Rudy and Pacos,
Welcome home. All right.
one of Open Table's top 100 restaurants in the country. The show here also features Latin American-inspired seafood stunners, some of the freshest seafood you'll ever taste, since it comes right off the boat just a few blocks away. One of the triumphs, the signature lobster tempura, served open face, Pacos style, with bite-sized chunks of tender sweet lobster tail, and topped with Pacos' signature raspberry chipotle sauce. Perfect for sharing, but it's so good, you might want it all for yourself. A popular menu starter here, the savory South American empanadas, tender, flaky, and oh so flavorful. Don't leave without dessert. It's tres leches, kicked up a notch with cuatro leches.
Look at all that caramel. Oh, that's good.
And if you grab a cocktail, check out the Macua from Nicaragua.
Carry on, I may be here a while.
Sure, the food is fabulous, but it's this guy the locals come to see.
I'm so glad you chose us.
I love Paco. He's a doll. He really is a doll.
Living proof that the American dream does come true.
Chowda 43 liqueur.
Francisco Paco Vargas started out as a dishwasher at One Show Plaza in Houston.
In 1978, I immigrated Nicaragua to Houston, and my first job was working for the Mitchell family. Later, they brought me to Galveston to manage some property for them.
A success managing restaurants for others, Paco and friend Rudy Teigman decided to open their own place back in 1996.
A few years ago, Paco's daughter Denise teamed up with her dad. Now, your dad had to talk you into getting into the restaurant business.
When I graduated high school, I decided I didn't want any part of the restaurant business. Then we got hit with Hurricane Ike. And after that, and seeing the devastation and just seeing the restaurant that he created from ground zero just torn apart and devastated, decided, this is time to come home.
A turning point for Denise that led her down a new career path and straight into the kitchen.
Did you know how to cook?
I couldn't even fry an egg. I mean, it was horrible. It was so bad.
How is it working with your dad?
It's fun.
Tell the truth.
What's it like working with your daughter?
The best, delighted. She's a good girl, and she listens. So I got my second boss now here.
All of the steaks are to die for.
Craving a steak? A big steak? A 32-ounce bone-in tomahawk, grilled to juicy perfection. More than 2 decades of memories line these walls. So many famous faces who've dined at these tables.
They love the food, baby.
After 21 years, you still having fun?
Still having fun. Salud.
Salud.
Here's to another 21 years at Rudy and Pacos.
Time for my wine finds, and every season I like to revisit a few of my favorites just in case you might have missed an episode. So up first, an Italian wine I am still loving. This is the Suave Classico. It's bright, crisp, and zesty. If you like Pinot Grigios or Sauvignon Blancs, give this wine a try. Suaves pair perfectly with rich Italian seafood pastas, scallops, even risotto. The Suave Classico is only $15.98 a bottle. Up next, say hello to a Beaujolais, a really good one. The Domaine de Hospice Belleville Brie. These Gamay grapes are grown on a volcano-shaped mountain in France called Mount Brouilly. The wine's bright cherry flavors are balanced with a nice acidity that makes it a delightful wine that will pair with a variety of foods. Truly a crowd pleaser for red and white wine fans. The Hospice de Belleville Brouilly is $15.98 a bottle. Really good. Okay, Cabernet fans, don't want to leave you out. You're going to enjoy this Hearst Ranch Bunkhouse Cabernet. Big and bold and so nicely balanced. The Hearst Ranch Bunkhouse Cabernet is a keeper at about $24 a bottle. And last but not least, we're heading back to Italy, something I'm game for anytime. This is the Barone Pizzini Franciacorta.
You could say Franciacortas are the Italian version of champagne. Not exactly the same, but delicious. This is a perfect wine for celebrating something as simple as another day and another season. The Barone Pizzini Anamonte Franciacorta is $34.98 a bottle. As always, I found all my wines right here at HEB. When visiting Houston, the Good Taste team loves to stay at the beautiful Royal Sonesta, right in the heart of Uptown, conveniently located near the Galleria. We love telling you about the wonderful people behind the scenes that make our dining experiences so special. They inspire us, and I hope you feel the same way. The fighting American spirit is alive and well. We want them all to succeed and thrive. You inspire us too. Thank you for making Good Taste a part of your weekends. And as always, we love to stay in touch with you. We're on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Good Taste TV. You can always get our recipes online, but better yet, sign up for our newsletter. We also want to thank all of our sponsors for making this season possible during what we know have been some really challenging times. Till next time, cheers to good taste.
You want to push you up a little bit with the top? Look at that! Look at that! Do I get credits on the credits of being co-producer?
Yeah, director.